Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements, and in front of me is the S&P 500 futures chart. Now the S&P 500 futures chart has had a significant development on Friday's trading session. For this afternoon session, Wall Street was shut. It's Independence Day, so there's been very low liquidity and volatility, but of course the futures markets have been open and we just drifted towards the upside. Currently up at all-time highs, up at 4,345. RSI is the significant development that has occurred here. We are now trading above 70, which is telling us that we are overextended in the short run. What does this mean? This means that going into the end of this month, I am anticipating for a pullback to happen at some time. Historically speaking, the first 2 weeks of this month are very good for the US indices. I think we've seen that a little bit early going into the end of June, which historically speaking is normally a very bearish time of the month. But now we find ourselves in a very different position here because we didn't have that pullback in June. We've now we've now gone into this month in very overbought territory. So I think a pullback will occur. It may be next week, it may be this week, or it may be the last week of this month. But I'm pretty confident that before we go into August, we will see a pullback to at least a 50-day EMA, which currently sits at 4,200. Don't currently have a position open, but I'm going to go ahead and open a sell position here in the S&P 500. I'm going to put my take profit all the way down at 4,200. This will be a long trade. I don't expect this to come in for a couple of weeks. I'm going to put my stop loss all the way up at 4,450. Oh, sorry, I just put too many fours there. There we go. So that gives us a beautiful risk-reward ratio. Let's risk. So there we go. I'm risking currently 3% of my overall account balance to make 4.5%. So I'm going to go ahead and sell the S&P 500 futures market. There we go. We've got plenty of room towards the upside to let this trade run. It's very difficult to pick the tops of these US indices as they do just go up and up and up, as the last 2 weeks will tell you. I think we're now like 9 or 10 green days in a row. So it's been a fantastic rally here, but unfortunately this is not the case. Markets don't just go up and up and up, and it's moments like this when Wall Street will get that massive glass of cold ice water and throw it over the retail investors' faces just to show them that the markets don't just go up, and because if they did, we would all be rich. So I'm a short-term seller here for the S&P 500. I know that I've been saying it for the past couple of weeks now, and many of the viewers are getting frustrated, but just trust me, be patient here and wait for that correction. And by the way, once that correction does occur, I will be the first to buy it on the dip as well. So fantastic money-making opportunities on the horizon here.